holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analysts. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Here's Mirotic. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, right now for the visiting team, they're kind of a middle-of-the-road squad. Not bad, but haven't been able to make the leap into the upper echelon of teams.
And here they come. For 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
It's good from the top of the key.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
They set the pick. 2 open that time. Made it look easy.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Here's Balmaro. Beyond the arc. On target from range.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
The 3 is up. That shot off the mark. Pass to Mirotic. Here's Balmaro. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Goes up from the top of the key. He's off on that one.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Three-pointer off the mark. From the arc. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. And you got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Launches it. First shot won't go.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Fires the 3. No good.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
A quick shot there. It's off target.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Oh, and he missed the J after tricking the D with a nifty pass fake. Tipped. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Ball stolen. Here's the 3. And no good.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 5.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. From downtown, sends it home from three-point land.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Pass to Mirotic. And there's a pick. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from deep.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. And he jams it home with authority.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
And at the buzzer, counted. Just textbook. Kept his cool and waited for his shot.
That's exactly how you...
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. They're up by 2, and quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Teodosic gets the 3 ball to go.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Brooks outside. To the right side. No good from outside. They push it up 4 on 3. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Teodosic. And a miss there on the triple.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Fires for 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Buries it from 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
From outside the arc. No good there. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. They get it back, controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
3-pointer. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one. From deep. Shot clock at 5. There's the 3. McCormick with a rebound. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. They set the pick. Back to Brooks. Knocked loose. Nails it from 3.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
To halt the run. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. 1:44 left to play in the second quarter. Takes a 3. Here's Teodosic. Pass to Brooks. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul.
First team foul. Shooting for the away team.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. This one for three. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there. Sinks the tray. We've got 1:08 left to play in the second quarter. Lets the three fly. Hits a three-pointer. He has 6.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Puts up a 3. He drops it from range.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Knocks down the long J.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
.30 seconds left in the first half of this game. Shot clock at 6. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close. It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. The shot won't fall. And the first half now in the books. They're up by 11. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
35.
Welcome, everybody.
When contributions off the bench make this big of an impact, it leaves the team feeling good. It's a morale builder, guys, in a good way.
And next up, we have the award winner. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. To the left wing. Oh, got a piece of it. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. Clock at 6. To the wing, right side. Over to the wing. Let's go with a 3. And the three-pointer goes. 9 points in the game.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Balmaro. No points yet.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
A 3 off the inbound.
Home team foul. Number 32. First personal foul.
They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Three-pointer, no good.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Three-pointer. Doesn't go for him. From deep three-point range. No luck on that one.
Well, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half. Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Mirotic can't get it to go.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Picked his pocket. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. Looking to get back on track. Unable to get that one.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Launches a 3. Not going to go that time.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Lets it go. Oh, he's finally able to knock one down. He's got 10.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Sinks it from distance.
Terrific effort from him really all night. Yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
The 3 is up. He buries it from 3.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
The 3 ball. That shot missing. .107 left to play in the third quarter. Puts up a deep 3. Offensive board. Just 5 to shoot. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Lets it go from the wing, and that's good for 2. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. From behind the arc. Pure from three-point range.
Hitting only 20% from the field this quarter. He might want to start getting others involved.
Here's Balmaro. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Fires from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. 16 points for him.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Got it off in time. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And here's Brooks. The 3. That shot, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
It's stolen. Fires the 3. McCormick with a rebound. McCormick's got 4 rebounds in the game. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. There's the triple. The 3. drops in the three.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Here's Brooks. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback.
Beautiful effort on that tip-in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
Takes the three. That one no good. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. McCormick, the pass to Brooks. 4-3. Knocks it down from distance.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Brooks defending. Misses the three. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. From downtown, the shot no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
The three. Counted from distance.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Brent, you spent some time in front offices. How much more do teams rely on analytics now versus even a decade ago?
Oh, a massive amount, BA, but there are a lot of teams that are still aren't there. I think it's a constant battle about how far you're going to push, leaning into the numbers with all these net ratings and the ways that you can start to digest what it is that guys are producing on the floor. Teams are getting smarter and smarter.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Takes a three. They get it again. Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple. Here's Nedovic. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Off target from outside.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And that one's good for Brooks. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Tipped away. Out to the right wing. From outside the arc. No good that time. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, BA, what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. The visitors with the ball. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. The three ball. The shot comes out. Fires from deep. The shot, no good. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Teodosic. No good. Unable to win this run. The three is up. And so the road team gets the W in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road.
The 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Brooks covering. Brooks grabs the board. Left side, Mirotic. And the shot goes down.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Beyond the arc. Good on the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Shields, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Ooh, and I hope he didn't hurt his neck because that was one nasty head fake.
Yeah, the defender bought it all the way, didn't he?
It's all about keeping the defense off balance, guys. I mean, not knowing where you're going to go. I sort of thought he was hoping to go hard to the rack there.
Now here's Brooks. Shields. Offline with his three. Lucic, covered by Mirotic. Count the basket.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Number 13.
Pass to Balmaro. Lets it go from deep. He can't get it to go.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Now here's Edwards. Off target with his three. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Balmora. Hands it from downtown.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Rebounded by Balmora.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Outside Mirotic. 1:51 left in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Up again. Can't throw down the putback. This one for 3. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. To the wing on the left. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Brooks, the pass to Balmora. It's up a 3. That ball's off target. It's his third miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. Brooks covering. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for 1 more.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
Here's De Silva. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. 17 seconds left to play in the first. Brooks outside. The tray. They get it again.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. They're up by 4. And we'll... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Away team foul. 0. First personal foul. First team foul.
Cans the shot from the wing.
Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And here we go. Fast break. Booker's got it. On Sunday and then on Friday.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Both free throws good from Booker. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Quizair. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. For three, buries it from three-point range.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And they come right back with their own three-pointers. 5 points in the game.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Shot on the wing, and stolen by Booker. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Five to shoot, inside, and the dunk by Booker.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Off target from outside. 10 points separating the teams. From deep. And Napier pulls it down. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now here's Napier. Defense is right there. And here they come. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Traps in the tray. He's got 6.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's Quizair. Nailed from three-point land.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
To the middle. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Lets the 3 fly. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Pass to Napier. 24 seconds left now here in the second. And here's Booker from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
3 points.
Booker's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Pass to Napier with the shot. Hits the jumper in space. Napier's got 8 here in the quarter.
0.
And so that's the end of the first half. Up by 15. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
43. You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please.
Thanks for tuning in.
A key part of this one, their bench production. Those guys can heat it up in a hurry. Give the starters a little rest.
Now let's take a moment. And that concludes.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Edwards, and he makes good on the layup.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
6 to shoot. Lays it up off the glass.
Number 7.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
They set the pick. Fires the three. Hit the tip. It's good on the putback.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Here's De Silva, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up, pigeon.
To the inside, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Assisted.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Took him no time at all on that one. He's got 13.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. There's a good screen. Shoots the three. That shot no good.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Almaro's shot is off. Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin?
Wow. I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Driving inside. Mirotic grabs the miss. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Shields. That three off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Balmaro. He has 5. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Shields. Misses off the left iron.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
Hey, right there.
Lucic, just 5 on the clock, and it's blocked. Brooks outside. There's the triple. It doesn't go for him.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Balmaro's got 8 points.
Always eager to shoot the three, and on the fast break, he knows it's going to be there for him.
Old team foul. Balmaro. First personal foul. Second team foul.
.51 seconds left to play in the third. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, What impressive passing ability.
And here's Mirotic from beyond the arc. That one, no good. .29 seconds left in the third quarter. Steps back. Pass to De Silva. From the arc. The putback. No dice on the putback jam. Brooks outside. Here's Balmora. And the three off target. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Up 19. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The visitors with the ball. Pass to De Silva. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Clock at 6. Fires for 3. No good on that one. And here's the fast break. Here's Quizair. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Offensive rebound to the wing right side. No coverage that time.
Number 13.
He's got 19.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Drives to the hoop. And no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Got that one up quick.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
They set the pick. To the paint. Power down the jam.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
And things seem to be getting tougher for the big spending teams, Clark, but we're seeing a lot of them go all in before the toughest penalties take effect.
Yeah, you know, the frozen pick provision kicks in next season, and the season after that, luxury taxes ramp way up. Powerhouse teams trying to make hay while the sun shines is a pretty good strategic business move, but the landscape is certainly changing.
Down low, here's Edwards. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
The three-pointer, no good. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
Number 7. Second personal foul. First team foul.
First free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up.
0.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Mirotic against Booker. Pass to Mirotic. Sinks the three-pointer.
so many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Picked away. Fast break. Here we go. 1:31 left here in the fourth quarter. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right? You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Sinks the triple.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Booker outside. Pass to Napier. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. Mirajic grabs the miss. Shields. Napier covering. Shields. The three-pointer off the mark. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And both free throws good for Napier. Here's the three. Fires from way outside. And they recover it. And an intentional foul right there.
Number 16. First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for the away team.
The first one falls.
Booker. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Booker. And so the road team gets the W in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Fires the three. And he makes it on the layup.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Lets the three fly. The shot that time not on target. Fires in the triple.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. I asked him about how difficult it is to game plan for someone like Trae Young, and coach said to me, I told our players to play up on him. The more he moves and runs around, the more likely he is to get into a rhythm, so we need to stay aggressive against him. Sounds like this might be a very physical game, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Goes back up. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
Kept alive. Six on the shot clock. Over to the left wing. Here's the three. Hits the trifecta. 6 points for him.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
They set the screen. Pass to De Silva. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. And he buries his first look.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
From the arc. Drills it from deep.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Right wing. Let's go with a three. Hits a three-pointer.
That's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
A minute 9 left in the opening quarter. Out to the wing. They set a pick. Jacks up a three. Nails it from three. Give him 8 points now. 50 seconds left now in the first quarter. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading. Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Stripped away. There's the steal. Edwards for three. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Knocks down the long J.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there. Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Now Napier. Six to shoot. Driving to the basket. Oh, powered down with both hands.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that. See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Napier's got his first basket.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
From behind the arc. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now, his first miss. about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. There's the three. That shot is off. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Chalk up two there.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Beyond the arc. Fires in the triple. 7 points in the game.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
And he gets it to go.
They have no answer defensively inside.
He's guarded by Napier. And Booker pulls it down.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Here's Teodosic. He's guarded by Napier. Fires for three. And that one's good. Teodosic.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
It's a close game here in L.A. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Here's Teodosic. And the layup is good off the glass.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
There's a minute 47 left in the half. Outside Napier. And he banks in the layup. Napier's got 6 here in the quarter.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Three-pointer. Buries it from three.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Sinks the tray. A minute 6 left to play in the half. Fires the three. Gets the three ball to go. He's got 10.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Booker defending. Oh, Booker with a block.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Napier. Booker with it. There's a screen. Offensive rebound. Second chance effort. And there's a 3-second violation.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Sweet little floater.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
It could go. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. For the lead. No good on the shot. Pass to De Silva. Launches a three. Knocks down the triple. De Silva's got 5 points.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Edwards. And that one is hammered home.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Five to shoot. Here's De Silva, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
The home team calls timeout. So it's the home team now. 6-point game. It's tipped. In transition, here they come. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Spray is dangerous, man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I've worked too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
On defense, the visiting team. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game.
Down in the score, you can see they're pressing a little, particularly from range.
There's a screen to the paint. Oh, deflected. Lets it go from deep. It's not going to go for him.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the third quarter. Puts up a three. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
A minute 31 left in the third. Blocked! And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Substitution made.
Edwards for 3. The shot off that time.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul. Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter here.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Counted from distance. He has 6.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Inside. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
De Silva drains the triple. De Silva's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Good on the bucket.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
There's 6 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Edwards. And the layup falls. Edwards got 5.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And he drives in. Misses from short range.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
And it's off from three-point range.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Shot clock at 6. This one for 3. The rebound by Teodosic.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pulls it. Guarded by Edwards. Here's Teodosic. The 3 is up. Nails it from beyond the arc.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
And the visitors call time here. So both teams changing it up here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. From deep. Gets a hand on it. Here he goes. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Number 13.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
And Booker pulls it down. Booker's got 4 rebounds now.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
On the take. There's the triple. The shot misses. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Drops in the three.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Launches it. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
And just a painful blow right there. I mean, eyeing the lead, they give up a big triple.
Taken away. And they're on the run. And he lays it in. He's got 24.
And that was a case of great anticipation skills on defense, sparking the transition game.
Well, as a coach, you're always telling your guys to play hard. That's what we need. Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
From beyond the arc, and then some.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
The offensive rebound. Here's Teodosic. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the wing on the left. Off the mark there with a three. The three, and that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. Six on the shot clock. Puts up a deep three. The long distance three is buried. 11 seconds left to play in the fourth. The visiting club takes the win on the road. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Lets it fly. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Here's Cannon. Brooks covering. To the inside. And stolen by Mirotic. And they're on the break. Shields, and he's good on the three ball.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
Here's Cannon. Covered by Mirotic. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Coach said he knows the obstacles of playing against Paul George. He told me, you know he's going to have his fingerprints all over this game on offense and defense. Our goal will be to minimize how often we let him disrupt our game plan. We'll see how long they can keep George out of the picture. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Drills it from outside.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here's Brooks from outside. The putback. The putback is no good.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only one falling.
Brooks grabs the board.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside Mirotic. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
From downtown, rebounded by Balmoro.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Pass to Mirotic. Brooks right side. Mirotic sets the screen for Brooks. Back to Mirotic. Just 4 to shoot. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And how about the payback there, guys? I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
It's a hand on it. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. There's Cannon with the 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
The 3. A second chance effort. Pass to Balmoro. Shields. Gets to the corner and buries it. He's got 5.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Covered by Mirotic. Connects from three-point range.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
Ring shot on the way. Here we go, all alone. No good on the triple. 50 seconds left here in the opening quarter. The 3 ball. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. Cannon looking over the floor. Out to the right wing. Launches a 3. No good. That miss takes him to 3 for 7.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Shields He's all alone. Fires from deep. Cannon can't hit. Outside Mirotic. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
So it's a tie game as we end the first. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Out to the wing. And the three ball is good.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
For the three. Rebounded by Bowling Boy. Here's the break. Dos Santos cranes it from beyond the arc.
That fast break three is one of his favorite shots. He's never afraid to pull it up from deep.
Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
At the line for the away team, number 7, 3 shots.
And the second free throw, good. And he makes all 3. And so here's the home team. They trail by 3. Pass to Teodosic. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Kalinic hits it from three-point range.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple. It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. Rebounded by Bowling Boy.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Up again. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. No good on the 3.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
The shot's good from Nedovic.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
3-pointer. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Such a wide open look. He's got 6.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down. Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Hits the 3-point bomb. Nedovic has got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in three-point territory, and he drills it.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Over to the wing. Kalinic. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Pass to McCormick. There's 1:40 left in the first half. Here's Cozier. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Boy. Boy's got his 5th rebound in this one. Nedovic misses the 3.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Gozer. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Boy. Boy's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Dos Santos to the right side. Here's Nedovic. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
A 3-pointer is right on target.
Bringing that 3-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
30 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Buries the long-range jumper. 15 points in the game.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Kalinic. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump.
There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
His hand in time. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And even though, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
Happy to have you with us. Let's start things off with our players. You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some.
Speaking of bright, Ernie, can we win?
Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the visiting team.
Get it?
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and...
And we've reached halftime in this one. They lead by 6. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. There's the pick. Launches it. Drills the 3-pointer.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Great positioning on the putback.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Cannon from long range. The 3 knocks down the 3 ball. Cannon's got his second basket of the night.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Shields. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Takes a 3. It's off target. He's 4 of 9 from the field. Here's Balmora. Hasn't made one yet. There's the 3. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession on Tuesday, then on Sunday. Brooks outside from past the arc.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
And Cannon gets it to go.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react. but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Misses the target. That drops him to 40% now. 4 of 10. Brooks, the pass to Balmore. Unloads, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
It's a close game here in L.A. Pass to Cannon for the lead. Mirotic grabs the miss. Here's Balmore. He has yet to score. To the left wing. Lets it go with the 3. Mirotic's shot is off. A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
Drains the three-pointer.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
Brooks finds Mirotic. Back to Brooks. Outside Mirotic. Fires the 3. A shot off that time.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Pass to Cannon.
2 minutes.
Here's the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Covered by Mirotic. Here's Cannon. He's got 9. Good on the three-point shot. Cannon's got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Brooks outside. Pass to Balmore. Shot to stop the run. Drained for 2 points. Balmoro's got his first bucket of the night.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Out of bounds.
The ball goes to the away team.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Brooks. Now Mirotic. Here's Balmore. Back to Mirotic. The baseline J. He doesn't hit that one.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Away team foul. Mirotic. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Kalinic, covered by Mirotic for 3. That one misses.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look. Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Mirotic the screen. Shields. No good on the last second attempt there. At the end of the third, the score is all even. Both teams absolutely filling it up. And we're... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
To take the lead. Teodosic grabs the miss. Pass to Bone Boy. Shoots a fader. It's good from long range.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Cuts off the pass. And here comes the break. From the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Here's the three. He can't get that one. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter.
Away team foul. Number 1. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Teodosic. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Kozier. Right wing. Rebounded by Boy. Boy's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Nedovic. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Looking to end the run. Rebounded by Boy. Boy's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Teodosic. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Puts up a deep three. The long-distance three is buried.
And that's another three. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Boy kicks to Nedovic. Three-pointer. Boy gets the bucket.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
There's a screen. With the putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. McCormick's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
And it's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession, so it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Cannon. Beyond the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Out left to the wing. Kalinic. Good on the three-point shot.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Shields tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Taken away. And they're pushing it up. A three for Mirotic. Rebounded by Boy. Deflects the pass. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. No good on the quick three. The tray. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Over to the left wing. .56 seconds left to play here in the fourth. The offensive rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Three-pointers off the mark. It's tipped. From deep. Got it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
Dos Santos. And it's off from three-point range.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. A three off the inbound. He's off from three. Fires from deep. On the money. And so they get the victory here at home. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. For joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Bolmaro, the pass to Mirotic. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. To the wing right side. Shoots the 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Pass to Edwards. There's the triple. They get it back. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Wasted no time on that one.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. When I asked him how hard it is to game plan for Paul George, he just chuckled. He said he's one of the hardest guys in the league to guard. I really challenged our team to make sure we're communicating whenever he has the ball. It will be, as always, a team-first approach to slowing down PG-13. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
That one goes in.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Pass to De Silva. To the left side wing. There's the screen. Shoots. Mirotic grabs the miss.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Now here's Edwards. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. 8 points for him.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
From outside, off the mark. 3 on 3. With some arc. No good at the rim. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Inside. To the middle. Here's De Silva. And he dunks it down.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
And typically he is not the major force in that regard, but good enough to punish a soft defense on that play. Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Here's Balmora. No good with the triple. 40 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Left side, Mirotic. Brooks against Edwards.
Substitution on the court.
Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
.23 seconds left in the first quarter. Edwards defending. Out to the right wing. To the paint. Oh, and he beat it.
Did they just do that, Kevin?
They just did that.
Yeah. One eye on the rim, one eye on the...
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Up by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And stolen by Booker. Into the lane, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off. I mean, he's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Fires for 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Napier covering. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. This one for 3. Rebound by Napier. It's good. Napier's got his second bucket.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Off target from three-point range. It's tipped. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Home team foul. 0. First personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Napier covering. Pocket 6. Drills it from outside.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. From past the arc. Trains it from beyond the arc. He's got 8.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triplets.
They set the screen down low. They swipe it from downtown. Sinks the triple.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Shot clock at 5. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Napier's got 6.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Jacks up a 3. Good on the triple.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And there's the drive, and he makes that one.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
30 seconds left in the first half. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
To the left wing. 15 seconds left to play here in the half. And that one, good. He's got 10.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Drills the three-pointer.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
You take a look at the home team. They've stayed in the mix. A few people predicted they might regress. Clearly, that hasn't been the case. They continue.
They're getting bullied on the defensive end. Punch in the mouth, kicked in the teeth, but they're still standing. That says something.
Yeah, giving up so many.
And that about wraps it up. And as the 3rd quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. From outside the arc, they get it back. Off with the layup. Here's Beaumont. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. And so here's the home team. They trail by 1. Picked his pocket. Pass to Brooks. For the 3. Almaro's shot is off. And here's Edwards. It's deflected. Lucic. Count that bucket. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Here's Beaumont from outside off the mark.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Second chance shot. Got a piece of it. Lets the 3 fly, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Almaro's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And not where he earns his money, that 3-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
The 3. It's no good. He is 4 for 10 in the game. He takes it in, and that one is stuffed right through.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire. You would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
A 3-pointer is right on target. 12 points for him.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Five on the clock. They set the pick. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Six to shoot. Pass to Mirotic. Shields. Da Silva with the rebound. Da Silva's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Away team foul. Palmero. First personal foul. First team foul.
1:52 left in the third. Takes it inside.
Defensively, a little uneven in that first half, but they've been far more focused and consistent here in the second.
Pass to Balmora. Back to Mirotic. Fires the 3. Hands it from downtown. Mirotic has got 6 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good runs. Yeah, easy call.
Second personal foul, second team foul.
And the first one drops.
Number 13.
So he gets them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
There's the pick. Finished off by Mirotic.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And he jams it with authority.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Shot clock at 6. Back to Brooks. Mirotic sets the screen for Brooks. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
At the line for your home team.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Napier covering. There's Gozer. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution for your home team. Number 22, 0.
Intercepted. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. They're up by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The 3. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Napier with it. Three-pointer. With 1 on the clock, and the dunk by Booker.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Out left to the wing. buries it from three-point range. He's got 20.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight. Terrific effort from him really all night. Yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
Launches it. That shot off the mark. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And the dunk by Booker.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Third team foul. 0. Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
So it's the visitors now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's the screen. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. A rare miss for him.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
2 minutes.
1:57 left in the game. It's stolen. Launches a 3. 7 for 9 now with that miss. Now shooting 78% from the floor.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, they get it back. Giffey, and that one is good.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
With the drive. It's up a 3, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Over to the left wing. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
.56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. They set the pick. Shields. Count it.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Takes a 3. Good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Booker pulls it in.
Away team foul. First personal foul. Third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. That one drops. He ties it up.
How fantastic was that? One mistake and the game's over, but he gets it done.
Miritich the screen. Lets it go from deep. No good from three-point territory. There, the potential game winner off the mark. And regulation now complete. We will go to over. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Takes the 3. No good that time. Swiped it away. And here we go. And a miss there on the triple. Covered by Mirotic. To the middle. And the dunk by Booker.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
There's the 3. The shot, no good. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
Lucic. And he goes in for the dunk.
Big points there on the slam. He had a much smaller man on him and took him to task. Just a massive play.
Shields. It's good from long range. 20 points for him.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
They set the screen. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And that 3 was big. I mean, it cancels out the triple at the other end, and that appeared to really tighten this game up.
Here's Paul. No good with the triple.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. You have to use better judgment there.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Substitution for the away team. Number 32.
Rocket 6. Lucic. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Lots of room. The shot misses.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
From 11 feet away. Count it.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
Oh, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Booker. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy. And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra.
Great to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Really left him alone that time.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
There's a screen. For three. They grab their own miss. Pass to De Silva. Clock at 6. The three. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Connects from downtown.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. To the middle. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Here's the pick. Pure from three-point range.
3 points.
6 points for him.
3 out of 3. Perfect start. Let's see how long they can ride this wave.
Fires the three. Sinks it from distance.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Driving in. No good on the three.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
From deep three-point land. De Silva with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Hey, but D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
Guarded by Edwards. Nice little shot fake there. Got the D out of position. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Coming on the floor for the away team, number 0.
A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. Three-pointer. Gets the three to fall. He's got 12.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Picked it out of midair. The three-pointer off the mark. There's the three. First shot won't go. Here's De Silva. No points so far. Pass to Edwards. Six on the shot clock. Shot from 12. He squares up and sinks it.
The defense lets him off the hook and gives up 2 points because of it.
He drops it from range.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
From downtown, he buries it from 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And he's 5 of 7, getting into a nice rhythm offensively.
Right here. They get it back. Missed inside. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Up 5. After this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space. I mean, they've gotten open shots. They've knocked them down.
From the arc. On target from range.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Another shot. No good at the rim. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And the visitors call time here. Chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at the home team. They've risen to third in the latest power rankings, playing well as of late.
You know, right now for the visiting team, they've done a fantastic job of developing team chemistry. Higher on this list than lots of people expected. One of my favorite stories so far.
Here's Nedovic. And there's the screen. Let's go with a three. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. 5 points in the game. No good with the triple. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
He's guarded by Napier. Here's Nedovic. Puts up a three. Sends it home from three-point land.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
It's stolen. And they're running. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
There's a screen. Three-pointer. They get the rebound.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Stolen by Booker. 1:46 left in the first half. Launches a three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Going inside. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
.107 left in the first half. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. He's guarded by Napier. With the drive. That one falls. He has 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
The 3. He can't hit that time. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Out left to the wing. Guarded by Edwards. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
From outside the arc. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there. A tight game here in Utah. Here's the pick. Cash money on the open jump shot.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
With 1 on the clock. And he lays it in. 20 points for him.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. They lead by 4. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half. In a game that's been fairly even so far. There's a screen. And the three-pointer goes.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
For 3. Can't get it to go. He's 7 for 12.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
To the wing on the left. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. For the lead. Pure from three-point range.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
They set the screen from behind the arc. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that high.
Out to the right wing. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Driving inside. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Pass to De Silva. 6 to shoot. Off target with the 3. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. He takes it in, and that one is stuffed right through.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Guarded by Edwards. Lays it up and banks it in. 22 points for him.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Nails it from 3.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. Fires the 3. Oh, that was pure. He's got another one. Now 10 for 12.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
To the wing, right side. Lets it go from deep. And he can't get that one.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Got it.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
They set a pick. Takes the 3. Knocks down the triple.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Drops in the layup for 2.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
32 seconds left in the third quarter. Down low. Here's the Silva. The 3 is up. Hits the three-pointer.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. With some arc, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And the visitors call time here.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
It'll count. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Up by 3. And coming up as soon as we return. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. There's the drive and the powerful one-handed slam.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the away team. Number 0.
The 3 ball. Offensive rebound. Booker. The layup misses.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
The quick look, no good that time. Drives to the hoop.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Teodosic. No good on the triple. Lets the 3 fly. Drops in the 3. given 35.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Launches it. And Booker pulls it down. Booker's got 4 rebounds now. Second chance shot, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
First personal foul, second.
Well, Clark, we're used to seeing a coaching carousel, but in recent years, even winning teams have changed coaches.
Well, you know, that is true, and at least the profession is getting a pay raise overall. But for teams looking to break through, BA, changing the coach still seems to be the default button that most teams like and are more comfortable pushing.
That shot off. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They set the pick. That three's off the mark. Will it go? Connects from downtown.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Ooh, costly foul there. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make him earn those points from deep. Don't give them to him free at the line.
And he makes all 3.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
From deep three-point land. The shot no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range.
Inside, unloads, up and in with the jumper near the hoop.
Nice offense here. Close in, great bet to go.
Buries it from 3.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
They've got time on their side here, Graham.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
That one drops for him. Here's Teodosic. Fires away from way outside. And Booker pulls it down. Booker's got 6 rebounds in the game. They get it back. Cuts off the pass. From deep. And Booker pulls it down.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to rein it in down the stretch here.
No good from the wing.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Should just about do it. Big time shot in the final stretches here.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
32 seconds left in the final quarter. A deep 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Number 13.
20 seconds left in the... Oh, wow!
Whoa!
Oh, he drills it from deep.
Really testing the limits of his range there, B.A.
And there's a pick. This one for 3. The rebound by Teodosic. And so they get the victory here at home. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat.